Listen, we need to talk about the permission slip you've been waiting for your entire adult life. Nobody told you this, but somewhere between finger painting and tax returns, you started believing fun required authorization, like you need some cosmic hall pass to enjoy your own existence. Here's the plot twist. You've been your own principal this whole time. Think about it. You're literally waiting for permission to have your own fun. That's like asking your reflection if you can smile. We've created this system where joy needs justification, play requires productivity credits, laughter needs to be earned. But here's what's actually insane. Research shows people who give themselves permission to play are happier, more creative, better at problem solving, and ironically, more productive. The permission paradox is real. The more you allow fun, the better everything works. Right now, someone's thinking, but I have responsibilities. Of course you do. That's exactly why you need this permission slip. Fun isn't the opposite of responsibility. It's the fuel that makes responsibility sustainable. What burns people out? Constant seriousness. What doesn't? Strategic silliness. So here's your permission slip, signed by the universe, co-signed by science. You are hereby authorized to have fun without earning it first. Chapter 1. Your inner 5-year-old was right all along. Remember when cardboard boxes were spaceships? When puddles were for jumping? When silly voices made everything better? That wasn't childish. That was you before the world convinced you joy needed sophistication. Playfulness isn't something you lose. It's something you're taught to suppress. Your inner 5-year-old got sent to permanent timeout by society's fun police. You know what's funny? We spend thousands on therapy to rediscover what we knew for free as kids. The science is wild. Adults who maintain playful behaviors have better relationships, lower stress, faster recovery. Your 5-year-old self wasn't immature. They were neurologically optimal. But I can't just act like a child. You're thinking, nobody's asking you to throw tantrums in Target. Rename your tasks as quests. Give your car a name. Use silly voices in traffic. These aren't regressions, they're reclamations. The real joke? We call it childish when it's actually the most adult thing. Choosing joy despite knowing how hard life is. Your inner 5-year-old isn't naive. They're revolutionary. Chapter 2. Perfectionism is just fear in a fancy outfit. Can we talk about perfectionism? It shows up looking professional, claiming it's about standards. But strip away the three-piece suit and what do you find? A terrified fear of judgment wearing its parents' clothes. Perfectionism isn't high standards. It's paralysis pretending to be productivity. What has perfectionism created? Absolutely nothing. Because perfect doesn't exist, which means perfectionists never finish anything. Here's what's bonkers. The Japanese have kintsugi, fixing broken pottery with gold. The cracks become the most beautiful part. Meanwhile, we're hiding our cracks like they're crimes. Want the fastest way to have more fun? Make mistakes on purpose. Seriously. Wear mismatched socks. Sing off-key with confidence. Dance like you're being electrocuted by rhythm. But what will people think? Here's the secret. They're not thinking about you. They're worried about their own mismatched socks. Perfectionism is fear that went to college. Send it back to kindergarten. Chapter 3. The productivity paradox. This sounds completely backwards, but the more you chase productivity, the less productive you become. It's like trying to sleep by thinking really hard about sleeping. Congratulations, you've invented insomnia. Here's what productivity gurus won't tell you. People in flow states are 500% more productive than people grinding. 500! That's not discipline. That's finding something so engaging that time disappears. You know flow. When 3 hours passed but felt like 3 minutes. When you forgot to eat because you were absorbed. That wasn't weird. That was optimal human functioning. But flow sounds hard. Here's the joke. Flow doesn't come from forcing focus. It comes from the sweet spot between boredom and anxiety. Too easy, bored, too hard, stressed, slightly challenging. That's where the gold lives. The real hack isn't working harder. It's finding what makes you forget you're working. The irony is so thick you could spread it on toast. Chapter 4: Why Shared Silliness Multiplies Joy. Here's something mind-blowing. Fun with others isn't just more fun, it's exponentially more fun. Mathematically proven, scientifically verified, multiply not add more fun. We think we need to be composed around others, professional, adult. Meanwhile, relationships that matter, built on shared weirdness, inside jokes, and laughing until you can't breathe. What bonds humans fastest? Shared vulnerability through silliness. Not trauma bonding, not networking. Just being weird together and surviving. Our brains trust people we've been ridiculous with, but my friends don't want to be silly. You sure? They're also wishing someone would give permission to drop the act. If your friends judge you for having fun, you need new friends, not less fun. Communities that play together stay together. That's not cute. That's anthropology. That's the secret to not dying alone, surrounded by achievements nobody remembers. Choose silly. Choose together. Chapter 5: The Backward Secret to Finding Happiness. Stop trying to be happy. Seriously, the more you chase happiness, the faster it runs. It's like happiness has a restraining order against people who try too hard. Here's what positive psychology discovered. People focusing on meaning instead of happiness end up happier. People helping others feel better. People accepting negative emotions have more positive ones. The happiness trap is real. You achieve something to be happy. You're happy for 12 seconds. Then your brain goes, what's next? It's like building your house on a treadmill. What actually works? Treat happiness like a cat. It shows up when you're focused elsewhere. It leaves when you're clingy. The secret? Happiness is a byproduct of living meaningfully, not a goal. Chase purpose, connection, growth. Happiness sneaks in the back door while you're actually living. Join our YouTube membership and get exclusive perks like early access to scripts, input on future topics about productivity, and connect with a like-minded community that gets it. Click join below and let's build your easier, more intentional life together. Chapter 6: Your Brain on Novelty, Its Legal Dopamine. Your brain is a novelty junkie. New experiences trigger reward centers like certain illegal substances. Except it's free, legal, and doesn't require sketchy Kyle. Here's the wild part. You don't need big novelty. Your brain celebrates tiny changes. Different route home. Non-dominant hand-teeth brushing. Breakfast for dinner. Your neurons party every time you break patterns. But I like routines. Of course, routines are efficient, but also boring. And boredom is where joy dies. The novelty hack. Create novelty in mundane moments. Narrate your commute like Attenborough. Pretend grocery shopping is a dragon egg quest. Everything becomes interesting again. Your brain evolved noticing differences, not similarities. That's why sameness becomes invisible. That's why fun disappears. You're not broken, you're stuck. Break the pattern. Your dopamine will thank you. Chapter 7: Nature's Free Therapy Sessions. We're paying therapists to tell us to go outside. Nature offers free therapy forever. But we're inside Googling reduce stress. Trees are literally like, we've been trying to help this whole time. 20 seconds in nature reduces cortisol. 20 seconds. Less than your Instagram scroll. 5 minutes reduces inflammation. 20 minutes, full reset. And we're acting like we need vacations for nature. But I live in a city. You have sky, air, probably one aggressive urban tree. That counts. Nature isn't just wilderness, it's anything beyond screens. Here's what's insane. We evolved in nature millions of years. Been inside for 50. Wondering why we're anxious? Like fish wondering why deserts feel weird. Touch grass isn't just internet insult. It's medical advice. Your shoes are blocking your earth connection. Go outside. Touch tree. feel better. That's simple. Chapter 8. The Laughter Prescription. Your body can't tell real from fake laughter. You can trick your body into endorphins by fake laughing. That's a chemical pharmacy in your face, activated by weird sounds. Laughter decreases stress hormones, increases immunity, changes brain chemistry. We're treating it like dessert when it's the main course. I'll laugh if something's funny. That's like, I'll eat if food appears in my mouth. What's funny? We're the only species needing reasons to laugh. Rats laugh when tickled. Dogs when playing. Humans need elaborate punchlines. Start a laughter practice. Not joking. Well, I am, but not. Laugh in your car, shower. At problems until they leave. Ultimate life hack? Everything's funny, zoomed out. Your conscious meat on a space rock stressing about emails. Objectively hilarious. Chapter 9. Why rest is productive rebellion. Rest isn't laziness. Rest is rebellion against culture, measuring worth and exhaustion. You're not weak. You're programmed seeing rest as failure. Nobody admits this. History's most productive people were professional resters. Einstein's daily walks. Darwin worked 4 hours. 4. Meanwhile, you're guilty about naps. Productivity culture's a scam. A casino where capitalism always wins. You're never productive enough because goalposts have rockets. What's actually productive? Doing nothing. Strategically. Your brain solves rest problems it can't solve working. That's how breakthroughs happen. Rebellion starts with naps. Rest without guilt is protest. Rest isn't productivity's opposite. It's the foundation of everything sustainable. Chapter 10. The Art of Strategic Silliness. Let's talk strategic silliness. This isn't chaos, it's targeted joy deployment. You're weaponizing whimsy against boring. Strategy's simple. Identify serious day parts. Those are targets. Rigid morning, dance brush teeth, soul-crushing commute, create driver backstories. Corporate meetings, secret Hogwarts sorting. People will think I'm weird. Good. Weird means interesting. Normal means forgettable. You're disappearing trying to blend. Here's the advantage. While everyone suffers seriousness, you're enjoying life. They're enduring. You're playing. That's genius. Ultimate move. Make silliness so consistent people expect it. Then it's your brand. You make everything fun. Among professional zombies, that's superpower. Final truth bomb. You know everything about having fun. You're not broken, not boring, just out of practice. Think about it. You played before being taught, laughed before words, found joy in nothing before needing everything. Knowledge didn't disappear. It got buried. Permission was always yours. Playfulness never left. Joy didn't die. It's waiting under shoulds. You don't need information. Pick one thing. Do it now. Kitchen dancing. Stapler naming. Grocery cape. Start somewhere. The biggest joke? You thought you needed fun advice. Fun isn't learned. It's remembered. Now you've remembered. What are you waiting for? Your 5-year-old's waiting. Moon's ready for secrets. Kitchen floor misses your moves. Have stupid, beautiful, perfectly imperfect fun. Revolution starts now. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Also, let me know your thoughts on what I just shared. Oh, and there's more. I've just started a Patreon to help support these videos and connect with you more directly. Check out the link in the description if you'd like to join.